Good evening, everyone. My name is Daniel Ellis, and this is a drone, also known as an unmanned aircraft system, or UAS. UAS is becoming increasingly valuable among transportation agencies. At Caltrans, UAS is being used for bridge inspection missions, construction site monitoring, environmental analysis, mapping and surveys, and emergency response. My capstone evaluation is focused on two questions. First, how well does the Caltrans UAS training program align with public sector UAS training practices? Second, which peer program approaches could strengthen the Caltrans UAS training program? I built the evaluation based off of three evidence streams. First, I reviewed internal Caltrans documents, including the training manual, operations handbook, online learning modules, and the UC Merced SMS report. Second, I benchmarked against external sources, including the National Cooperative Highway Research Program Implementation Guide, or NCHRP, and the Public Sector Remote Pilot Proficiency System, or PROPS test, and also UAS competency literature. Third, I surveyed 5 peer DOTs: Washington, Georgia, Oregon, Virginia, and Texas. I compared those sources across 6 training dimensions: proficiency evaluation, recurrent training, training content, instructor standards, program structure, and safety management system feedback loops. 3 main opportunities stood out for improvement. First, standardized practical evaluation. Caltrans has a remote pilot evaluation system, but the comparison shows room to make it more standardized, objective, and measurable. Second, strengthen statewide consistency and currency tracking. Caltrans' decentralized model gives divisions flexibility, which is a strength, but this opportunity is to pair that flexibility with a shared statewide baseline for training delivery, trainer calibration, and pilot currency tracking. Third is to improve the training update process. The training manual hasn't been updated since February of 2022, and as the program grows, training needs a more consistent process for capturing field experience and identifying when the curriculum should be updated. The main conclusions that I have are that Caltrans has a strong foundation. The next maturity step is making training more consistent, more measurable, and trackable statewide. And I have 3 recommendations for that. First, standardize the evaluation by adopting a prop-style scoring system or NIST-based course for the check ride. Second, add a UAS training manager role to support delivery, consistency, currency tracking, and trainer calibration. Third, tighten the SMS feedback loop by using post-flight data, incident lessons learned, and trainer feedback to update training on a regular cycle. The bottom line is that Caltrans has built a strong UAS training foundation. The next step is making that foundation easier to measure, easier to track, and more consistent statewide. Thank you.